Okay, I'm Ranjit and I teach physics here. I have a question to both of you. To me, the big question is that has there been enough analysis on why do they do that? Is it due to their individual disappointments, frustration, and setbacks, and that's why they want to take revenge? Or is it due to the fact that they want to provide an alternate thought and idea, which is genuinely unnatural, but in US system, giving an alternate thought and idea enhances your self-significance and importance or financial gain and this and that. Has there been enough analysis of that?
So we have done an analysis in this book on this fact. So one of the things you should consider is that it is not Harvard bringing this to here only. It is our people going there getting their help. Exactly. It's like one Raja would go to the East India Company and tell him, you help me beat this other Raja, we will split up the kingdom or whatever. So Indian Rajas wanted the help of the British to fight the other fellow. So some of it was British trying to divide us, some of it was our own pre-existing divisions and jealousies and fights. So now why are the minorities going there and setting up all these big organizations? Why are the Dalits going there setting up these big organizations, getting them involved, selling out in a sense, saying that I will be your informant and your expert, I will tell you what's wrong with India, and then such a person is rewarded and becomes a big hero. Because, the American thinks, wow, we can now help Indians get civilized with our ideology. So there is, and then there is from the top down, from their point of view, there is something I have called Western universalism. Western universalism is the philosophy and the framework of using Western history and ideas as the global standard. So whatever is the Western history, they feel that that can be applied to the whole world. The saying that what the West's present, the West's the West's past is our present, and the West's present is our future. That's what they famously have said, Hegel, people like that. So they are sort of ahead in the civilizational journey, and they want to bring us along, and they're doing us a favor. So there is the religious version of saving other people, and then there is the secular version, the Marxist version of a Marxist class struggle, which is the leftist version. So there's a right-wing version and a left-wing version of Western universalism, which says that the Western lens is universal, should be applied to everybody else. So they have a framework, and the Indian activist, Dalit, whatever, can go there, fit into that framework, make his case and say, as part of Western universalism, I'm bringing you this oppressed group that I represent, and I want your help. And so this is a kind of, it fits, it makes fit. So the counter to this is our people have to first understand this is a game, what's going on. This is a game, what's going on, and we then have to develop our own rebuttal to it. And we found that in doing the research for this book, like many of my other books, there's very little original research going on, and people are not even appreciating somebody who's doing this research. I would have thought that while I went around, the IIT, Penn IIT people would have loved this and made it part of a talk in their Penn IIT event during the year, that we should know about this, we IIT people. They should have. That the TIA people would invite us. That the IITians would go to the Ministry of IT and Technology and Export and Engineering, all these ministers exist, and said, hey, listen, you should be launching this book, because this book will spread awareness. I thought that IITians would go to NASSCOM and say, help this group. I thought some very rich guys, some well-established industrialists in technology would say, okay, let me buy thousands of copies and distribute them as Diwali gift, because I want my people to know this point of view. Now, I would have thought they would get this kind of support. You see? So, but the absence of this support is an issue that you guys should ask. Why are the people in India and Indians elsewhere so apathetic and so unconcerned? Privately, they'll say you're doing a good job, but they're not interested in actually putting their money where their mouth is, sticking their neck out and doing something. So this business about I'm doing fine, it's a selfish idea. I'm doing fine, and why should I get involved? Maybe you like all this, you do it, why should I get involved? Therefore, we are suffering because we haven't been able to take collective action.